Okay guys, I wanted to share some things with you very briefly. Do you know this song? पतझड़ सावन बसंत बहार एक बरस में मौसम चार. All that means is in a year there's 4 seasons. Those 4 seasons are spring, summer, autumn, winter in 1 year. I'm 47 years old. I've already seen 47 springs. I've already seen 47 summers, 47 autumns and 47 winters. Now the way my lifestyle is, I don't really look after myself. I will be lucky if I reach 65, 70, if I'm lucky, if I'm very, very lucky. So that means, say if I reach 70, if I was extremely lucky, how many have I got left now? How many more springs am I going to experience? I wasn't great at maths. 23, not a lot really. So, but we don't know what's around the corner. We really don't know if we're even going to experience another spring or not. This is how short life is. This is how valuable life is. And we're here today, and we have to seize the day, as they say. But what I wanted to just share with you is I came across something, and I don't want to be morbid about it, but these are the 5 regrets that a dying person has. Some of you might have come across this. I thought it was extremely powerful, so I wanted to share it with you. So, there were people that either were terminally ill, obviously, this is why they knew they're dying, and they were interviewed and they were asked about what their biggest regrets were. And these are the 5 things that came up again and again. The first one was, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. So we live our lives often just to please others. We might not be able to meet our hopes, our aspirations, our dreams, because there's something holding us back, something holding us down, something that might not be culturally appropriate, all sorts of things that stop you from living the life that you actually would like to. So this has been one right at the top of the list, where they've said, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself and not the life others expected of me, because it does take a lot of courage. The second one was, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. We do this, don't we? And these were elderly people that were interviewed. So if you look at that generation, it was mainly men that were working. Now, obviously, there's more of a balance. Women and men go out to work equally. But they said, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. When you are working so hard, you miss out on a lot. You miss out on your children growing up. You miss out on the small things of life. Now, I'll give you an example of myself. I work pretty hard. You might disagree. I work very hard. Now, in order to maintain my house, I have to work very hard. Okay? So I've got a nice big house. Do I get to enjoy it? Do I even get to spend any time in it? No, because I'm busy working hard to maintain it. So my big garden, barely anybody will go in there. We'll barely have time to have barbecues. We'll barely have any time to play with the kids. Kids are grown up. Why? Because I was working too hard to maintain it. It is such a vicious circle that we all get caught up into. So this was number 2 on the list. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Now I know, we might think, okay, if we don't work, we don't eat. Or, you have to work in order to survive. Yes, you do. It is about choices. It's probably about the type of work that we do. It's probably the type of the work that we do, or how much time we actually devote to work and then to ourselves, and have that balance between family, between work, between yourself. Because even in our deen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually says, give time to yourself, give time to your family, and give time to me. He doesn't say give all the time to me. That time for ourselves is so important. Number 3 on the list is, I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. So that could be absolutely anything, but I wish I had the courage to tell somebody I love them, what they mean to me, how important they are. Sometimes, even as parents, you might have a relationship with a child where you just can't say, I love you, son, or I love you, my sister, or I love you, mom. Sometimes we can't express feelings, and when you're able to express those feelings, how free do you feel? How liberated do you feel? Might feel a bit embarrassing, a bit awkward, but when you have expressed those feelings and let a loved one know that you love them, you know, it's an absolutely beautiful feeling, and people have died with regret and never ever been able to share that. Number 4, I wish I'd stayed in touch with my friends. It's such a simple one, isn't it? But my friends, people that we've grown up with, people we share so much history, so many stories. Often, as you're going through life, when you get busy, you do tend to lose touch with a lot of your friends. There might be a few key ones or special ones that you haven't. But I can challenge you, hope, you know, I can speak for myself, is when you meet your old friends, the ones you've grown up with, went to school, college with, and you're talking about the olden days, automatically, does that smile not come on your face? You share stories. Oh, do you remember when we used to do that? Oh, do you remember when Mrs. So-and-so did this? And, you know, it just takes you back into your childhood, makes you feel happy. You're almost reliving that, and that's such a beautiful place to be in. You get that from your friends. I am guilty. I have lost touch with some of my very, very close friends. Inshallah, 2022, top of my list is to reconnect with all my friends that I've known since childhood, and, you know, get back before it's too late. And the last one, number 5, very basic. I wish I had let myself be happier. That's really, really deep. We don't allow ourselves to be happy because of various reasons. When we make a wish list, and, you know, if we make a wish list, some of the wacky stuff that will be on my wish list, for example, I can't fulfill that in real life because of either expectations society has of me, or I have on myself, or my family has on me, or financial constraints, or anything. So I can't be happy because of these constraints, these barriers. But if I knew today was my last day, and all I want to do is stand here and sing my lungs out, I will be judged by a lot of people, but I'll probably stand there and sing my lungs out, you know, and enjoy it. So these 5 things, you know, if we just take a few moments and, you know, digest that, take it in. We're starting a new year now, 2022. We can make the changes now, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you all a long, healthy life. But we can make those changes now. But these people that were there on their beds, terminally ill, it's too late for them. It's not too late for us. Tell that somebody you love them. Make time for your friends. You deserve to be happy. Be happy. Life is short. Grasp it. Live it to the full. It's your life. Live it to the full. Just wanted to share that with you all, and hopefully, you know, take this uplifting message away with us, and always be grateful for everything that we've got, inshallah.